Probably, because I think that a lot of weightlifters do have to struggle with the extra weight that they put on, and wrestlers have to keep good care of their body. So yeah, I bet you they have struggled with little issues. You slip up here and there, and before you know it, you've got love handles. Look at Triple H a few years ago.
Yeah.
Remember that when he had his long kind of like bicycle short look going on?
Yes, I do.
And he's back in shape now, but at the time he let himself go a little bit.
Well, I don't know if you heard his comments to Chris Masters on Monday, but I kind of felt they're a little inappropriate considering their whole wellness program and the fact that, Triple H is, kind of dominant and he doesn't really need to put other wrestlers down. But I'm hoping they continue to enforce that rule because, as we know, Eddie Guerrero unfortunately died, and wrestlers' health is really important to the fans and of course their families.
Well, on a lighter note, I thought that what he told Chris Masters was funny.
You're not alone in that. I just couldn't help but find it a little ironic that they've got this wellness program and that Triple H is teasing him over losing the weight that he was asked to lose.
I think Masters looks a lot better now that he's definitely lighter.
He looks leaner and he does look meaner, and so go Chris Masters.
I think he's going to go a lot farther now because I don't think he's going to be the big dumb clod now. I think it's going to be more believable that he can do other things.
No, that's true. I think that it'll allow him to kind of up the ante in the ring.
I'm going to be honest with you. This match here, this Fatal 4-Way, this is a main event for a WWE pay-per-view that I've been excited for, and it's the first one I've really been excited for in a long, long time. The last time I was excited for a WWE pay-per-view was when Batista won the world title against Triple H. That's the last time a main event really kind of captured my curiosity.
Really?
This one has my curiosity too, because believe it or not, I can see any four of these guys, either in Booker T's case, staying the champion, or any other guys having the title and doing something really interesting with it.
They all have great chemistry together in the ring. They work really well together. Their styles don't clash, so
they'll bring something unique.
Yeah, they do. They've got two powerhouses and two brawlers in there.
But the great thing about, I think, Batista and Lashley's powerhouses is there's different types.
Right.
You've got Batista, who's kind of your traditional, just huge brawler. He picks people up. There's a lot of smash mouth moves. But you have Bobby Lashley, who does a lot of surprisingly athletic running moves, some really kind of cool throwing and jumping maneuvers that he has that you don't really see from power guys normally.
No, you don't. And I mean, last week's Smackdown, where Lashley picked up Booker T right in the middle of the air and power slammed him, that was pretty amazing. So you can see the potential, with Bobby Lashley, and you can see that he's not another Brock Lesnar, that he can actually do some pretty impressive moves.
Yeah, and I would much rather watch him than Brock Lesnar. Although I think he does need to work on his mic skills a little bit.
Well, the thing about Bobby Lashley is he's very soft-spoken.
Yeah, for a huge guy, he's really soft-spoken.
Yeah, and he has, this is just a woman thing to notice this, but he has very gentle eyes.
Wow, that's so sensitive of you.
Yes, it is very sensitive of me. But they're a little intense right now, actually.
Are they?
You got the whole Brian Pillman thing going on.
I think you're going to kill me, Jeremy. Please don't hurt me.
They look great. Yeah, but once Bobby Lashley steps into the ring, man, there's no doubt he could rip your head off.
Yeah, that's what I like about the SmackDown roster right now, is they have such a good array of wrestlers. I like Jimmy Wing Yang. I think that's really cool addition to bring in, a really funny gimmick.
I forgot that he has a huge aerial arsenal, and so
he's crazy good.
Yeah, he is. So he's got this gimmick that completely clashes with his style, but for some reason it works.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll tell you right now. This is in terms of styles clashing. This of all the matches we've had so far on this pay-per-view, the one that we're showing now, I think, has done the best job of kind of showing off what each wrestler can do. And the AI is doing a little bit better. They're still having a little bit of that waiting that we were mentioning earlier.
Yeah, I noticed that Finlay is kind of like, what do I want to do to Batista?
Yeah, but but I think overall there's some really good action here, and that's what I like. I think that's what the SmackDown games do best, are the kind of the big over the top. If you play this type of match, or Elimination Chamber,
right,
or a Royal Rumble, they're a lot more interesting and a lot more fun, and the computer's a lot less likely to run into the problems it does in single player. It still has them, and I think I'm not sure that necessarily that's because of the AI programming or more because of the stamina system, but it is there, and I do want to see it improve, but it's still not bad.
Yeah, it's obvious that they paid a lot of attention when they made these matches, when they developed the characters and their moves, so they put a lot of thought into this. So I'm really impressed. I'm watching two different things going on. I'm watching Finlay carry around Booker T, and Batista just completely wailing Lashley. And here we go. Here's vintage Finlay.
Yeah, Finlay's got a great repertoire of moves. I really like to watch him wrestle because he does some really interesting things you wouldn't expect from a guy who's kind of advanced in age, and who doesn't look like he's super athletic. He just looks like your common tough guy. But
Right.
he does some crazy stuff. Here's another one of those moves I was telling you about that's user controlled, where he's putting him on the ropes and bouncing him back and forth. It's a really neat little addition.
Right. I like Booker T's reaction. Very realistic.
Oh yeah, it hurts me in that it's a video game.
Yeah, I can't say that I relate to that pain, but it didn't look comfortable.
Who do you like in this match? Not only in this one, but in the real one.
I kind of am partial to Finley, actually. I think it would be a surprise win if he actually won this match, but I think that Finley is kind of like, reminds me of Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's
Really?
kind of got that, devil-may-care kind of attitude, and he can be a successful heel or face as long as he doesn't lose his lust for fighting.
Yeah, well, as a fellow Irishman, I can tell you that we do love to fight.
Well, Megan Sullivan can't get more Irish than that.
Yep, so he's not going anywhere in terms of that attitude then.
Yeah, I would kind of like it if Lashley won, though, too. I think that he can really, if given the chance, I think he can really carry things to the next level. And
Yeah.
Batista has confidence in him, too, so.
Nice double power bomb here. There you see he did his full spin. which is
Yeah,
cool.
he did. He did the whole kit and caboodle. I'd like to see that on the real pay-per-view, actually. I think that'd be very impressive.
Yeah, Batista and Lashley haven't really matched up against each other until tonight on Smackdown when they're named as each other's opponents. But I would really like to see, I guess this will be tomorrow for people who see it. Since
Yeah.
we're recording this the day before.
Yeah, way to spoil it.
Well, hey, these things take time. This thing's a long time. It's going to take us a while to put it together. But I think it's going to be really interesting to see those two go at it. And I would actually wouldn't mind seeing them feud or a tag team. I'm really excited, actually, about all the wrestlers in here and the possible matchups it could create afterwards. And
Oh, yeah, it has a lot of potential. It's a lot of fun. It really draws you in. It has been a long time since I, too, have been excited about a pay-per-view, but this is one of them because, particularly, of this matchup, this Fatal 4-Way.
I can also tell you this, that as a guy who was originally opposed to the King Booker angle, I now love the angle. I hope they don't take it away from him for a long time.
I am digging that British accent by Booker T.
Yeah,
I
the
think
terrible
that
British
is,
accent.
Oh man, it's great. And then you've got Regal right there with the real thing, and it is great.
And Sharmell is really good at being annoying with her announcements of King Booker.
All hail King Booker.
That's right, constantly.
Yeah, I like her. She's got a lot of spunk. At first I was a little hesitant when they brought her on, but she has proven that she can handle her business.
Yeah, I think that Booker of any of the wrestlers this year, 2006, that have really turned their careers around. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I smell finisher.
Oh,
There it
I
is.
see the scissors kick by Booker T. Is he going to do spin-a-rooney? He is.
is. But I think of any of the wrestlers this year into a move of his own. It's Booker is definitely the one that I think is most improved and the most entertaining to watch. And that's one of the reasons I think King Booker's transformation is one of the reasons that SmackDown has become a better show. Last year, I preferred Raw. I thought Raw was a lot more interesting. Now SmackDown has totally taken over. They've got a younger roster, an interesting roster, a really good array of matchups, and I'm really glad that Booker has found a place to where he's really believable. And did you see when he went to ECW a few weeks ago when he was walking around the locker room?
That's right.
Yeah, it was really good. Even over there, it felt like he felt like a champion the way that they're treating him. So I think he's doing a really good job.
Yeah, I've been a fan of his since the days of Harlem Heat, so I'm very glad that he's finally getting the
Stevie
chance
Ray.
to shine. That's right. So, I mean, it's great to see Booker T on top. He deserves it.
Yes, I agree. And I also think that I would really like to see... I agree with you. I'd like to see Finley with the title, but my gut says it'll be Lashley or Batista walking away with the
Yeah,
title.
I'm going to have to concur. I do think it would be a pleasant surprise to see, Finley win it or Booker retain it, but I definitely
pin
see...
attempt.
Up.
No, just
No, I saw that elbow coming a mile away. I was like, there's no way that's not going to happen.
You think we'll see blood in this match? Lashley's kind of hurt.
In the real match, it is always possible. I think that either Batista or Lashley will get bloodied, though. I think that one of them will get hit by Finley's shillelagh, and I do suspect that little bastard will play a part in all this.
I also predict that Lashley or Batista will pick up Sharmell and swing her like a baseball bat at somebody. I think that would be fantastic.
I think one of them. I'm guessing Lashley's going to
Batista
get
bomb's coming.
Oh,
there's blood right there. He just busted Lashley wide
he
open.
did. Ouch. Did you see?
Then they got bombed.
Oh my God! Did you see when Hardcore Holly actually legit got busted open on a table in ECW?
Oh yeah, that was one of the bloodiest matches I've seen. Wait, 1, 2. Oh wow, there you go. Batista just pinned Finley.
All right, Batista.
I guess that was an easy match for him then, because he seemed the least hurt of everybody. And there you see how the game predicts everything's going to turn out. They predict Batista will get the title. I kind of agree with that. That's what you're going to see.
I do think he'll maintain it, or I think that if not Batista, probably Lashley.
Yeah, and so it'll be interesting. That's why I'm looking forward to the event, is because I really don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, this is Jeremy Denham. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed the pay-per-view.
Thank you so much.